day, although many of us despise the aging process, unfortunately, it's a natural part of life. But did you know that you can actually age younger? Here to explain, please welcome Christi Harris with Christi Harris Beaute Playground. Hello there, Christi.
Hello, Deborah.
All right, so many of us are accustomed to thinking, oh, we're going to have to go under the knife to fix those aging problems, but there are so many things we can do, and you showed us at the top of the show, to just kind of trick the eye, if you will.
Well, and we have to zero in on someone's frustration. You know, like if they want to, raise the eye and make it look, higher. Like if you were going to get a facelift, they lift you. In fact, with Sarah, she was really interested in lifting her eye area. If you look at the before, look, this is her before. Okay, so she was concerned about her eye area and really wanted to lift it. So we zero in on your individual needs. Everyone's different. Maybe we want a larger lip, or we want to raise the cheekbones. So we really identify your frustrations and try to simplify your life, and so that you can recreate this yourself, because you're not going to not want to know how to do this.
Yeah. Well, Christi, show us some of the things you did, particularly around the eye. I'm noticing that the eyebrow, just the way the eyebrow is shaped, has lifted her eye.
Absolutely. And when you do that, well, first of all, I put face erase on. And one of the things that you have to do is start with a palette to where you get rid of any redness, and you really take away, any flaws that you might have. And it's just like painting. It's the things that we don't know when you're learning new things. So the first thing that I think, if nothing else, you have a foundation that locks in your moisture and disguises. And look, that's so simple. Then let's say, okay, we want to maybe lift a little bit more. I'm going to do a smile smoother here. So everything that I specialize in is corrective makeup. And you may look like a clown while you're doing it, but it really blends very well. Now, you go, okay, this has been lifted, because if she was going to have a facelift, they would pull her like this up. So we're training the eye. You just do it with the smile smoother and different things like that. But look at the difference in her brow. So yes, you wouldn't just do these corrective things and not do the brow. So the brow is very important. So if nothing else, if someone is going to do anything, you want to at least have a foundation, get rid of darkness under the eye, and then reshape the brow. And I'm a brow freak, Deborah.
Yes, you are.
And I freak about everything, I guess, when it comes to, looking younger longer, because you really can. You don't have to go under the knife. Really, if she were going to have a facelift, they'd pull her up, but she still wouldn't have that shape, over here.
Right.
So if you don't put on your makeup the right way, you can look older thinking you're trying to do the right thing and always be frustrated.
Right. And you actually have a particular brow kit.
Right. It is precision brow planing, and we don't tweeze or wax or thread, because, when you do wax, you're going to ruin the skin, and when you tweeze, you get one hair in another, and you get too thin. And like, I'm extending her brow out here, and most of us don't have a tail. So we have to extend that. If you don't extend that, your eye's going to look, droopier. Yeah. So it's these little things that people will maybe do, something, but they don't do the right balance. And it's all about balancing.
And Christi, the other thing, sometimes those brow pencils can make it look pretty heavy, like you've drawn on an eyebrow. Oh, yeah. But this fiber that you use is different. This is what I'm putting on now. You never want to put color into the brow. You want to put add a brow. It's like hair in a can, because you don't look like you have color on. And that's the whole key to makeup, is you want to correct everything, but you don't want to look like you've got a lot of makeup on. Like you said earlier, I'm 250 years old now. But look centuries younger.
For today, if you look above, it's okay. Just don't look below, because when I got ready this morning, I looked in my suitcase and I had no Spanx. And here I'm doing a segment on lifting. So
that's okay, because Christi, I have this dress on and I have like 3 pairs of Spanx on right now, so my legs are turning blue and I can hardly breathe.
I'm going to take 3 because I just can't do without the Spanx. But it's like Spanx. You wear them, you go, wow, I could not do without. That's what, when people come to us, they're like, why didn't I know this sooner? It really does make a difference when you have someone like a beauty coach who is really teaching you.
Your philosophy with makeup is not come to us every time you have a special occasion. It is, we want to teach you how to do your makeup for every occasion in your life.
I mean, absolutely. You don't want to go around the next day with a droopy face knowing that yesterday you looked 10 years younger. So, and the lips, like look at her lips, like right here. See how much larger? So many people, Deborah, will line their lips with a pencil, and you see that, clown look. And what I do is I line with a lip extender, which is actually the color of your lips. So if you're going to have larger lips or you get the injections, you would just puff up your natural color. So what we do is we line outside of the lip with a lip extender. And if you ever notice someone, from the side or a young person, they always have that little white line above them. It's that real youthful, lip. Well, we lose that as we get older. So this is a little trick that will outline the lip, and then you go over it inside of the lip with a lip pencil.
And Christi, the nice thing with that pencil is that if you have little kind of wrinkles around your lip, it stops it from bleeding into those wrinkles.
Absolutely.
Hey, we have an audience member who has a question for you. Kathy, what's your question?
Well, a lot of women are well known for getting cold sores on their lips. What is the best way to conceal that?
Well, the cold sore is probably being caused from dryness or maybe the sun damage or, who knows. But the safest thing that I would do is I would do the foundation. This is it's called face erase. So it erases everything. But it's titanium and zinc oxide. So it's natural, and it won't really irritate. So if you want to cover something, you just, you just go over like that, and it stays on too. Plus, it seals in your moisture. You never want to use a water-based. Like if you put a water-based foundation on that cold sore to conceal it, that water is going to evaporate, and what goes into that cold sore are stains and oxides.
That's a good point, Christi, that you want to make something that's not going to aggravate it. Well, Christi, thank you very much for showing us these tips. You can stop by the Christi Harris Beauty Playground and learn how to become your own makeup artist. It is located in the Michael Kemper Salon in Highland Village. And to make an appointment, you can call 713-877-1645, 713-877-1645, or log on to ChristiHarris.com. I couldn't do without them every morning doing my makeup. Okay, well, now that we look younger, how about feeling younger? Don't forget to log on to our Facebook page for the question of the day. Let us know how old you are versus how old you feel. And here's what some of you are saying already. Jarate says, turned 52 today. I look 36, but I feel 24. Peggy says, I'm 54, and thanks to a healthy diet and daily exercise, I feel 34. Take care of your body. It's the only one you're going to get. And then Pam says, I tend to forget that I'm 62. When I look at clothes, I have to remind myself I'm not 32. Well, and look at this picture of Pam right here. Pam, you go ahead and wear those 32-year-old clothes. You look good in those. She says she's happy and she loves life. Well, it won't be long before we see heated temperatures and hurricane season blows in. Not taking some key steps now will be like throwing money out of the window, literally. What to do next.